full experience lasts 60 minutes. That's a VR free roaming experience. So we're the one-of-a-kind facility here where throughout the experience, exploring the interstellar arc, you're wearing the virtual reality headset, going through this story about being aboard the interstellar arc in the far future.
Hey, it's Randy here. We're at InterStellar ARC over at Area 15. We're here with Chris Barley, a sales manager here. He's going to explain more. We're here for a 15-minute experience and then networking behind us, but you can do all sorts of things here. So Chris, take it over. What can we do here?
Thank you. Yeah, so here at InterStellar ARC, we're a brand new venue that only opened back in November, located at Area 15 within the new Zone 2 build out of Area 15. Here at InterStellar ARC, our full experience lasts 60 minutes. That's a VR free roaming experience. So we're the one-of-a-kind facility here where throughout the experience, exploring the interstellar arc, you're wearing the virtual reality headset physically up on your feet, synced up with the rest of your party, going through this story about being aboard the interstellar arc in the far future. Today for this networking event that we're previewing here with Vegas Chamber, we're doing about a 15-minute preview of the interstellar arc experience, followed by some coffee, some networking, gathering amongst friends and making some new friends along the way.
Sounds super. So what hours are you open then here?
We're open 7 days a week to the public. Tickets are available directly through InterstellarArc.com. We have reservation times available every 15 minutes. That's starting at noon with the last reservation time at 9 p.m.
So what about a party event here? What happens if I want to party?
So you can contact me and our sales teams. That's groups at InterstellarArc.com. We can do small group outings, some team building activities for small groups of say about 10 to 20. We can do some mid-sized receptions. That's either pre-experience or post-experience. Groups of about 25 to 60. Or once we talk about some of our larger scale events of groups of 100 to 300, we would take on an event format similar to what you're looking at behind us with a preview of the interstellar arc experience and then the rest of that time for food, drinks, socializing, and partying at that point.
Right. So in other words, when you said party, that means we can have a DJ in here. Is there a dance floor? Is that where we can use this for?
We're an open canvas. So whatever the nature of that event and the goals of the event are, we can probably accommodate it here within what we call the Agora, which is the free roaming space of the virtual reality experience.
Excellent, excellent. Now to get booked in here, is there a long waiting period or do we just schedule hopefully 2 weeks out, 4 weeks out? What's the party schedule?
Booking in advance is the best way to have availability for trying to get your preferred time, whether that's tickets, whether that's a group event, whether that's an actual private event here at InterStellar ARC. Reaching out as quickly as possible makes the best way for you to get your preferred reservation time before those time slots are all booked up.
So what about the address? Whereabouts are we on Area 15? The south end, north end? Whereabouts are we at?
Yeah, so Zone 2, a lot of people are familiar with the main bunker of Area 15 over in Zone 1. Zone 2 is actually located to the north of Zone 1. So this new build out here is in between Zone 1 and Palace Station to give a point of reference going to the north. Zone 2 has a 7-story self-parking garage. So from that parking garage, you've got quick and convenient access over to some of our neighbors at Universal Horror Unleashed, great big game show down the way, and then of course us here at InterStellar ARC and several other attractions, food and beverage options to follow here in Zone 2.
When we were walking in here, we walked past a lot of different displays from, aircraft to Hummers that are on stands out by the parkade. So what else is in here? Come to InterStellar ARC. How many facilities, if we want to call it, are just in this Zone 2?
So currently there's 3 attractions that are open. And I mentioned those a second ago. Universal Horror Unleashed, great big game show, and then also us here at InterStellar ARC. Along the way, we're going to have some other tenants. For example, a Museum of Ice Cream is going to open very shortly. There's a large thrill ride that's going to go in right outside of our main entrance that you'll see in the next couple of weeks with additional attractions along the way. Also here in Zone 2, a lot of people see the 747 airplane that's being converted to a private event space to actually have events and receptions inside that airplane. And then they're also planning some potential nightlife events in there as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, anyways, folks, we're here at InterStellar ARC, apparently in Zone 2 here at Area 15. Reach out to Chris and his team. If you need to have a party, this is the place to be.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.